G'day. This is Charlie, and I'm coming to you today from my locals community with your daily dose of business inspiration. Come on over and join me at askcharlieleetham.locals.com. You can join the community for free. You can become a supporter and get access to supporter-only content. You can join in the conversations. You can start your own conversations. And it also helps me to keep creating content like this, like my podcasts, and like my tutorials. Today, it's episode number 160. And if you were listening yesterday, you would know what the title is today. But I'm not going to tell you what the title is straight away. I'm going to tell you a story first. Story is about a man called Steve Jobs. And you may or may not like Steve Jobs, but everyone knows him as the co-founder of Apple, and the organization that he started is an amazing organization today. And the story I'm going to tell you about Steve Jobs is a prime example of today's topic. When Steve Jobs started, or when Macintosh was being developed, Macintosh, not Apple, when Macintosh was being developed, not Apple, the company, but the Macintosh computer, Steve Jobs handpicked a team of talented individuals and gave them the freedom to innovate. He gave them significant responsibilities and set clear, ambitious goals. What was he doing when he did that? Do you know what he was doing? Can you guess even? He was delegating. He was known for his ability to delegate tasks to those who were most capable, which allowed him to focus on the high impact areas where his visionary leadership was most needed. Now, this is what I talk about a lot when it comes down to delegation. It's about empowering your team to do what they do best so that you can get on and do what you do best. It's no use you sitting there doing your bookkeeping if it's stopping you getting out and talking to people about your products or your services, if it's stopping you getting into your clinic and giving a massage. But if you're too busy doing your bookwork, you're not out delivering the services that you personally need to deliver to run your business. Maybe you can get other people to deliver your services, and you're best used in the back office, designing more things or creating more things or improving on what you've already got. But that's the idea of delegation, right? It's about freeing you up to do what you do best and finding people to help you do that, finding people who want to do those little bits and pieces and have them do things, do what they do best. Sorry. So why is it important? I mean, I've already covered some of it, but we empower our employees to begin with. Giving them responsibility helps them take ownership over tasks. Once they've got that ownership, you watch them blossom and bloom and blossom into a different person, and watch how much they put into getting a job done once they've got ownership of it, because it's theirs. It's something that reflects on them. It fosters their professional growth, it helps boost morale, it increases job satisfaction, and it leads to a more engaged and productive workforce. It helps by enhancing efficiency. As I keep saying, it helps you focus on what you do best to run your business, to get your business running, and it helps them do what they do best. So you all become, it's not just efficiency at that point though, it's effectiveness and efficiency. Efficiency and effectiveness. That's the words I'm looking for. Sorry, I tripped over my own tongue. So everyone can then start to work at their peak, or maybe not their peak, but what they do best, and they start to really come out of themselves. It also builds trust and teamwork by knowing that you've got people within the team that you can go to and say, I need this done. They'll go, yep, I've got it. Because they trust you as a manager, or a leader, not to go crook on them if it goes wrong, not to ride them and not to micromanage them. And this is something I say a lot. I don't like micromanaging my team. I want my team to have self-initiative and go and do their own thing. It doesn't help if I have to micromanage them, or I feel that I need to micromanage them. But once you get to that point, watch your team work out, okay, we've got this new job to do. Who can do what? Well, look, Charlie, this has come in. I can do this and Ryan can do that, but we need you to do this bit here because this is where you're going to add the most value. And they can start divvying out the tasks too. And that is amazing. Trust me. So how do you get to that point? How do you work out what is effective and efficient delegation? So first of all, you got to know what the right tasks are to delegate. It's no use saying to someone, I need you to go and do the massages for me. If they're not qualified, they don't know what they're doing, and people are expecting you to be doing the massages. So you've got to know what the right tasks are. You've got to know what's going to give you the most bang for your buck to have someone else do it. You need to choose the right people. Not everyone is a self-starter, unfortunately. Not everyone has self-initiative or can show initiative. And that's okay. They may grow into it or they may just not be that type of person at all. But you've got to have the right people who are prepared and can take on tasks and see them through to the end. They've also got to be able to do those tasks. It's no use, again, saying to someone, I need you to do my book work if they don't know what that means, if they don't know how to do book work. And you need to communicate clearly. Particularly in the early phases, you need to have clear instructions and really clear expectations for the tasks that you are delegating. Ensure that your employees, team members, staff, whatever, understand the objectives, deadlines, and any specific requirements to avoid confusion and ensure success. What about the high impact tasks? What about the things that are going to help you do what you do best? So you need to prioritize your time. You need to identify your high impact tasks that contribute significantly to your goals for your business and focus your energy on these areas. Anything else that is outside of those high impact tasks, look to see if you can get them delegated. Set up a support system. Ensure that your team have the necessary resources and support to complete their tasks. Regular check-ins and feedback can address any challenges early. More importantly, it's that early phase and keep their projects on track. I have two methods. Well, I have a couple of methods, but I run a help desk where we track all of our notes. We have the ability to put in private notes just for the team to read. And I have Discord where my team comes on and we all have a chat together. And that's more like, how you're sitting in the office. You used to sit in the office and you talk to people across the dividers, or you go up to their desk and you have a talk. Well, that's what Discord is like. The project tracking thing is more like the whiteboard that says I've done this and I've done that and I've done the next thing. So that's why I use a help desk and Discord. When I'm running projects, if I had there's a mozzie just there. If I had to do big projects, I would be running a project management system. But you need to choose the right support system for yourself. We also use a CRM as well, so that if we're not working on something specific for a client, we can still keep notes on what the client has inquired about, what they're doing, what we've done for them. And then you need to continually evaluate and adjust. Make sure you're looking at where things are at. So yes, you're focusing on these high impact tasks, but one of your roles as a leader is to make sure that what you've delegated is getting done and it's getting done well. You can, once you've got the system in place, let it go a little longer, but don't let it run forever without you going back in and just checking it. It can be that something's changed and people haven't realized. You might not have realized until you look at how everything is working, and then you go, oh, that needs fixing. So can you be a Steve Jobs in your own business? Can you handpick a team of talented individuals and give them the freedom to innovate and develop and support your business within your business? Can you do it? Let me know. I'd love to know. Are you doing it? Have you had success in doing it? Have you tried and it's been an abject failure? Because like I say, I've tried a few times and it's been a failure. It hasn't discouraged me though. So please come across to Locals, askcharlyleetham.locals.com. Join in the conversation there. And as always, please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell so that you find out when I drop more content. If you can, please leave a review. That would be wonderful. Or maybe share this content with someone who might benefit from it today. And tomorrow I will see you for topic number 161, the power of positive affirmations. One of my favorite topics. See you all tomorrow.